Welcome back to 10 in 20, the official podcast of the Battle of Franklin Trust. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Brad. This week, we're going to do something a little bit different. Typically, we have the two of us telling you stories related to Tennessee history, or maybe the two of us interviewing featured guests. But this week, we're going to do a quiz show. We have a special guest who has put together a series of questions for the two of us, and that special guest is my wife, Delana.
Hello.
So we're going to do 3 rounds, and those 3 rounds are going to be what?
Multiple choice. Is this crazy law from Tennessee? And one's about your bootleggers bash.
Yeah, we've got a few questions about Tennessee and alcohol because later this month is our Bootleggers Bash, which is an annual event that we feature. And we have local vendors and alcohol and things. So questions related to that. Round 1.
All right, the first question is, what is Tennessee's state wild animal? Is it a raccoon, a bear, an opossum, or a skunk?
Judging by the number of dead animals I see on the side of the road, I'm going to go with possum.
That's your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Okay, well, this one you'll go first. You know, I read an article the other day that this particular animal has been sighted in Middle Tennessee more often lately than has been the norm.
But when was this the official state wild animal? When was that done?
See, I'm pretty certain it's going to be a bear.
The correct answer is raccoon.
Oh, dang it!
First off the bat, we're both wrong.
The score is still tied at 0-0.
Which of the following states does not border Tennessee?
Oh, these are good.
We should be able to get this.
I would think so.
Kentucky, Alabama, South Carolina, Georgia, or Missouri?
Brad, it's your turn to answer first.
I am pretty certain that the answer is South Carolina.
Yeah, I'm going to go with South Carolina as well.
You both are correct.
Yay!
Oh, man.
In which grand division of Tennessee will you find Clingman's Dome, the highest point of Tennessee? Is it located on the west, the middle, or the east?
My gut is, well, I don't want to tip my hand to you, but I feel like I have logic for saying what I'm going to say, and it's going to be East Tennessee.
Yeah, I was already going to go with East Tennessee. So.
Okay, because that's the mountainous area.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's got to be that.
You're correct.
Okay.
Okay.
What rank did Nancy Ward hold in the Cherokee tribe? Chief, great warrior, beloved woman, or general?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's multiple choice because the only one I would have known is Chief,
Yeah.
which is probably not very good.
Do you know who Nancy Ward is?
No, but I'm going to go with Great Warrior.
I'll tell you who Nancy Ward was in just a moment.
Do you know?
She was a chief.
Is this where Brad's going to pull ahead by 1 point?
No. She was a beloved woman.
Oh, dang
I
it!
figured the more confident I was, the more likely I was going to be
Yeah,
right.
it didn't happen though. But maybe we should do a podcast on her.
What is Tennessee's official state fruit? Is it a tomato, a pear, a persimmon, or a cherry?
I feel like it's a pear.
Do I play it safe and guess the same answer as Brad? Or do I go with tomato? But I was going to guess pear anyway.
You should have gone with tomato.
Oh my
dang
gosh.
it! Did Megan know that?
Megan knew that.
Our audience is smarter than us.
All right, I'm hoping that both of you know the next one. I'm not going to give you multiple choice. I'm going to count down from 3, 2, 1 and let you both give the answer.
Nice way to shake it up.
Tennessee was what number state to be admitted to the Union?
14th.
16.
Oh, dang it! But we both guessed the same wrong answer! Why we both guessed 14th? I actually know it's the 16th now that they say it out loud. I know what year. It was admitted in 1796.
Yeah, well, that wasn't the question.
You got it wrong, too, so you can't talk.
All right.
But the classic thing to do when you're wrong is to say something that you're right about.
So what fact do you know about Tennessee?
Tennessee's a very long state. I know that. What were we both thinking?
I don't know the answer. The score's still 2-2, so this is kind of pathetic.
This is really bad. Okay, go ahead.
What large river flows through Nashville? The Tennessee, the Cumberland, the Mississippi, or the Harpeth?
The Cumberland.
Yeah, I was going to say the Cumberland too.
Correct.
I'm relieved to get one right.
Yes.
All right. The next question, I believe you both should know,
Don't say that.
because you have done a podcast on the women's suffrage movement. What famous Tennessean was a leader in the nation's women's suffrage movement? Ann Dudley, Cornelia Fort, Wilma Rudolph, or Nancy Ward?
And Dallas Dudley.
And Dallas Dudley. I remember that because we cut this out of that podcast, but we did that poem where we said it back and forth. So I repeated her name so many times.
Yeah.
It's Ann Dallas Dudley.
If you want to look up online, there was a fire truck named after her, and they wrote this awesome poem when they dedicated the fire truck. It's pretty great.
Are we correct?
You're correct.
Okay, good.
Who coined the term "good till the last drop" after tasting a cup of coffee at the Maxwell House Hotel in Nashville?
Do you know this off the top of your head?
No, but you're going first, so I can just copy you.
Oh, can we
This one I
flip?
did not have multiple choice.
Okay. Well, it was Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Correct.
See, if you wouldn't have said that, actually, I knew that too. I knew it was Teddy Roosevelt. So
Oh, wait, what? You just said you didn't know.
yeah, but I read this whole article on Maxwell House Coffee. I was just,
So did you know or not?
I really did know.
Okay, so you lied.
Yes, I lied.
Fair enough. I see what kind of game we're playing here.
Yeah, we're playing dirty.
What is the geographical center of Tennessee? Nashville, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Antioch?
Ooh.
I think I know this.
Yes.
Murfreesboro.
Yeah, I was gonna say Murfreesboro too.
Correct.
Murfreesboro, for a short time, was Tennessee's state capital.
Yeah,
And I
for
think
like-
it was mostly because it was the geographical center.
The Grand Ole Opry is home to the longest running live radio broadcast.
True.
In what year did they start broadcasting?
Ooh.
1925, 1930, 1945, or 1960?
I'm gonna go with 1925.
I'm going to say 1930.
Sarah's correct.
Yes, I'm pulling ahead.
I felt like you might be, but I felt like I needed to shake things up a bit.
What is Tennessee's state motto? United we stand, divided we fall. Agriculture and commerce. Wisdom, justice, moderation. Or the crossroads of America.
Oh, this is tough. Good
I
thing you're going
know.
first.
I will let you know that these are all real state mottos.
Okay, well, I don't think that it's the crossroads of America. Wisdom, justice, moderation. I just don't know if that's Tennessee. Mm-hmm. What was the very first one?
United we stand, divided we fall.
I'm going to say that.
Dang it, I was gonna say that too. So that's my answer as well.
You're both wrong. It was agriculture and commerce. You both chose Kentucky state motto.
Aw, we were close.
Yeah, and I feel like we need to do a campaign to change that state motto.
Which one was the crossroads of America?
My good old home state.
Indiana?
Indiana.
Who was the governor of Tennessee when the Ku Klux Klan was first formed?
Oh, I know this one. Governor Brownlow. He's my
I think
homeboy.
that's got to be it. Yeah, Governor Brownlow.
You're correct. Once again, I was hoping you get it right because you've done a podcast on him,
Thank
Yes, and
which was very good.
Thank you, and it's probably the most proud I've been in titling an episode.
How Brownlow can you go?
Brownlow, can you go?
What is the name of the military expedition against the Chickamaugas in 1794? Did I say that right?
I'm not completely sure.
yeah, don't look at me.
Chickamaugas.
Are they a Native American tribe?
Think so.
What are the options?
All right. You have the Nickajack Expedition, the Gold Expedition, the Donelson Party, or the Trail of Tears.
It's not the Donelson Party, because didn't they get stuck in the mountains and then ate each other?
No, the Donelson Party is the one who founded Nashville.
Okay.
You're thinking of the Donner Party.
The Donner Party, okay. So we've ruled that one out.
We've ruled that one out. Also, I know it's not the very last one.
I'm going to go with number one.
I'm going to go with number one as well.
Which is what?
Nickajack.
Yep.
Okay, so now we are not tied. I'm still in the lead by 1 point.
What Tennessee-born person is today considered to be one of the leaders in the Exoduster movement after the Civil War? Benjamin Pap Singleton, Ida B. Wells, Nathan B. Forrest, or William Brownlow?
Well, we know it's not Nathan Bedford Forrest.
And we know it's not
Brownlow.
Brownlow.
And I don't think it's Ida Wells because she's a famous Tennessean, so she wouldn't be leaving Tennessee.
And she was a suffragette, too. So,
So
I don't think that's what she was known
let's go
for.
with the Singleton.
Do we all of a sudden we become on the same team?
Well, I'm winning now, so if we discuss it out, then that just means I keep on winning.
So we're going to do with the one that's not any of the ones we just said.
Benjamin Pap Singleton?
Yeah.
Yep.
You are correct.
Nice. Okay.
Who was known as Young Hickory? Was it Andrew Jackson, Andrew Johnson, James K. Polk, or Cave Johnson?
It was Andrew Jackson when he was a young boy.
I don't think that's what it is.
No. I'm joking because you know his nickname's Old Hickory.
Yeah, no, I got it.
That was funny.
That was funny, yeah.
We should probably edit out the part where we say that was funny.
No, what I'm going to do is keep that in, and then I'm going to double your laughing after your own joke, and just have it go for like 25 seconds.
I'm going to guess that is Polk.
Yeah, it's got to be James K. Polk.
You're correct.
Yeah, nice.
What is the name of the Union general who led the army that conducted the March to the Sea from Atlanta to Savannah?
I don't think we need multiple choice on
I
this one.
think we can just do this one. William Sherman.
Yeah, I was going to say William T. Sherman.
In 1825, a woman named Frances Wright tried to start a community of former slaves in Shelby County. What was this community known as? Free Hill, Nashoba, Rugby, or Ruskin?
I think it's Free Hill. That's going to be my answer.
I think it's Nashoba.
Brad is correct.
Ooh, so now he's tied up again. It is 12-12.
Perfect.
What controversial treaty signed by some Cherokee leaders immediately led to the removal of the Cherokee tribe from Tennessee? The Treaty of the Holston, the Treaty of Hopewell, the Treaty of New Echota, the Treaty of Red Clay.
I'm going to say Treaty of Hopewell.
Well, I feel like I can't just go with that since you think you're right. New Echota.
Correct.
Ah, dang it!
The fall of what fort left to the immediate occupation of Nashville by the Union Army? Fort Donelson, Fort Henry, Fort Pillow, Fort Rosecrans.
Fort Donelson.
Yes, I was going to go with Fort Donelson, too.
You are both correct.
You left us hanging with that one.
What is Tennessee's official state beverage? Milk, sweet tea, Coke, or water?
For some reason, when you said it, my gut just told me this was correct. Milk.
I'm going to go with water.
Milk.
Ah, dang it, Brad. Now should have copied you. Now you're ahead by 2 points. Question, what is Wisconsin's official state beverage?
Cheese.
That's why we're married.
Aw. Is that right?
I have no idea.
Oh,
Oh. How many cities in Tennessee have been the capital?
I know this.
Oh, I think I know this one, too.
1, 3, 6, or 8?
Actually, the number that I thought isn't one of the answers.
Well, I was thinking 4.
I was thinking 4 as well.
No, but okay. I do know the answer, though.
Isn't it 6? But some states, there are only 4 cities that have been there multiple different times.
What's your answer?
My answer is 6.
My answer's 3.
The answer is 6. You had Jonesboro, Greenville, Knoxville, Kingston, Murfreesboro, and Nashville.
Little note, I think it was Kingston that was only the capital for one day because they needed to sign a treaty, and so they made it the minute for one day.
I think you're correct, yeah.
In what year did Nashville become Tennessee's capital? Was it 1812, 1826, 1923, or 1954?
Do I go first?
Yes.
1826.
Yeah, I was going to guess 1826 as well.
You were both right, and you were both incorrect.
Because it's
switched.
the Nashville twice.
Trick question. Nashville became the capital twice. All right, next question. Tennessee ratified the 13th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, abolishing slavery in every state on what date?
June 8th, 1865.
Well, I feel like I have to agree if I don't get the... That sounds right to me. I know it was 1865.
Well, would you like the multiple choice?
I would.
Yeah, let's give multiple
Wait.
choice
No,
before I...
Sarah cannot change her answer because she was so confident.
That's a good point.
So, Brad, you get multiple
Wait,
choice.
I feel like we're just making up rules here.
Well, that's because we're making up rules.
And you were very confident. Was it April 1st, 1865, April 7th, 1865, May 3rd, 1865, or July 4th,
Oh, dang it!
1865?
I get to change my answer. I get to change my answer.
You made your answer really quick.
I did not say it was my final answer. When did we stop asking each other that?
I don't know. I feel like we've got to go to the moderator to see
It
if
was
it's...
the day after the first session of the new government went into place.
But what day was that? You don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to change my answer to July 4th. No, that's not my final answer.
Would you like me to start this question over?
No, I feel like this is fun.
Okay.
May 3rd.
No, I guess July 4th, 1865.
It's 1865. The month was April, and the date was the 7th.
Okay.
I was closer with June 8th. I was just, 2 months later. And a day.
Fair enough.
The largest city in Tennessee by population of the 2010 census is Nashville. True or false?
False.
True.
False. It was
Yes!
Memphis.
And for you folks listening at home, we are now tied 15-15.
There you go.
Which sport does not have a national or major league team in Tennessee? Baseball, football, hockey, or basketball?
Baseball.
Yes, I'm going to go with baseball as well.
Correct. How many U.S. presidents have there been from Tennessee?
3.
Yes, 3 as well.
Who?
Polk
Jackson.
and Johnson.
Correct. You both can get 3 bonus points. for
Nice.
that.
Yes, so
A total of 4 for that one.
we're still tied.
What do the 3 stars on the Tennessee state flag represent?
I know this.
The 3 divisions
Yeah,
of
3 grand
Tennessee.
divisions.
East, west, and middle.
Correct. And the last of the multiple choice. How many official state songs does Tennessee have?
There's a bunch.
2, 10, or 11?
Question, can we have more than one official state song?
When Music City's in the state, you can. I'm going to say 10.
I'm just going with 11 just because what the heck.
11.
Yes! That was a little too overjoyous.
I say, you know what? Stick to Rocky Top. That's what I say. Rocky Top or nothing.
Well, now we're at the end of round 1, and the score is 21 for Brad and 22 for me. So it's a pretty close race.
All right, round 2. Let's speed it up a bit.
This is this crazy state law from Tennessee? So all of these are real crazy state laws, some from Tennessee.
Okay, so this is just true or false?
Yes.
Okay.
Whistling underwater is prohibited.
True.
False.
False.
Oh, 1 point for Brad, 0 points for me.
West Virginia. It is illegal to use a lasso to catch a fish.
True.
True.
Correct. It is illegal to wrestle a bear.
False.
Correct. Oklahoma. It is illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub.
False.
Correct. That is Arizona, because there was a flood and a farmer had taken his donkey in the house and his donkey was in the bathtub and the donkey got swept away in the flood, and ever since then this law has been intact.
Wow.
Question, how big was the bathtub? Or how small was the donkey?
It is illegal to gather... Wait. False.
I think you just... Okay, 1 point for Delana.
It is legal to gather and consume roadkill.
It is illegal or legal?
Legal.
True.
True.
Correct.
I figured it wasn't legal because my grandpa used to collect roadkill.
Yeah.
It is a crime to share your network password.
True.
Correct. You must be 18 years old to play pinball.
True.
False.
True.
Ooh, yes, tying up. 6-6 for this round.
It is illegal to get a fish drunk.
False.
True.
False.
want-
Ohio. It is illegal to transport an ice cream cone in your pocket.
True.
True.
I've actually heard that before.
A pickle cannot be sold unless it bounces.
True.
False.
False, but true in Connecticut.
Connecticut, how many unbouncing pickles do you have?
Also, our second podcast we're going to do is going to be called Unbouncing Pickles.
That's when we both moved to Connecticut.
Yeah.
You cannot eat fried chicken with utensils.
False.
Correct. It is true in Georgia, and a man in 2010 who was a tourist used utensils and got fined.
Wow.
It is illegal to sell hollow logs.
True.
Correct. The only animal it is legal to shoot out of your car window is a whale.
True.
It is true. It is illegal to drive blindfolded.
True.
False.
False. Alabama. Spitting is prohibited on the sidewalks.
True.
Correct. One-armed piano players must perform for free.
I feel like that's like so bad.
False.
True.
False. But it is true in Iowa.
Wow.
Brad, you're better at guessing these.
Guessing. I know all these.
It is illegal to keep Christmas decorations up after January 14th.
True.
False.
False, but it is true in Maine.
Oh, wow. So, Brad, you are now ahead in this round by 3 points.
And the last true and false question. It is illegal for frogs to croak after 11 p.m.
True.
False.
True.
Ooh.
In Memphis, Tennessee.
And then how you would regulate that.
Yeah. Where are these frog cops?
/ how do you find them? So that brings us to the end of round 2. That score was 15-13, so Brad is winning.
So, to make things a little bit more festive,
Ooh.
these ones will be worth 10 points.
10 points. I feel like we've got a golden snitch opportunity right
wanna-
here. Oh, we're
Don't count 10.
are we? We're handing off the score sheet so that Sarah and I don't have to keep track of the
I
math.
mean, I figured 10 was simple.
That's a good point.
Let's make it 7 so it's harder for Megan.
Okay. Okay, sounds
We're
good.
just that mean.
Alright, so these questions are all about alcohol in Tennessee in honors of your Bootleggers Bash. What is the oldest distillery in the United States?
Jack Daniels.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to be Jack Daniels.
It is Jack Daniels. Whoever answers first will get bonus 5 points if you can tell me which city the Jack Daniels distillery is
Lynchburg.
in Tennessee.
You didn't even wait for her to finish the question, Brad.
The rules.
Also, I feel like you're just making up stuff as you go along. Making up rules.
I'm trying to make it exciting for you.
This is our first time doing this. Of course, we're making up rules as we go.
We both were correct, and Brad got an extra 6 points. That one I
5.
5 points.
6 points.
I feel like our moderator should not be one of the contestants' spouses.
He didn't even know about these.
Next question.
How did Jack Daniel die? I will say there is debate on the validity of this.
I think I do know. I think I know it.
I will give you 4 choices. All 4 are true ways that people have died.
I like how you have to clarify that before you go into the question.
Okay.
Alright, did Jack Daniels die by angrily kicking a safe and hurting his toe, leading to a blood infection? Did he swing a bat too hard and rupture his bladder? Did he fall into a pit trap in which a bull had previously fallen and he was gored and possibly crushed? Or
Poor guy.
I'd rather be possibly crushed than impossibly crushed.
was he shot with a bullet and the doctors tried to get it out with unclean hands, and due to not washing their hands, it led to an infection that caused his death?
I'm going to go with A,
It's
kicking
A.
of a safe.
Correct. What number Bootleggers Bash is this that Carnton is celebrating?
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
man.
a good question.
That is a really good question.
I think I just heard this the other day, but I don't know if I can remember it.
6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th?
I'm going to go with 6.
7th.
8th.
Ooh, wow. Brad is ahead by 5 points.
So that one bonus 5 points I got?
Yes! If you win because of that 5 points, you cheated.
All right, the next one.
You could have blurted it out there too. As well.
The next one is worth 16 points. Which means you could win by 1 point.
Is this the last one?
This is the last one.
Wait, how would she win by 1 point if she got 16 points?
I win by 11 points.
10. Oh, it's a difference of 5?
Yeah. So is this one going to be worth 6 points?
Yeah.
Okay. We really... This is frustrating for someone who likes to play by the rules.
Sarah's getting real mad.
How many stops are there in the Tennessee Whiskey Trail? 10, 15, 20, or 25?
15.
20.
25.
Ooh, man, there are way more.
So what does this mean? How about I just get to be king of Tennessee for the rest of the day?
Okay, it's like 10 o'clock at night, so you don't have that much time left.
Well, this was great.
It was great. I loved playing this. I got to learn a little bit more about Tennessee, in a weird, interesting way.
So I want to say thank you to Delana for doing all this research and asking us the questions.
If you listeners want to tell us, if we should do this again, you know where to find us.
Send us an email at podcast@boft.org. If you enjoyed this episode or have questions that you'd like us to answer in the future. Also, if you want to support this show, we have t-shirts available for purchase.
Yes, buy t-shirts. They're very, very cool.
If you go to boft.org/podcast, you can click the link to purchase those t-shirts. That is the best way to support what we do here. And as always, come out and support local history. Come out for a tour at Carter House in Carnton, and you might get Sarah or myself as your tour guide.
And another kind of shameless plug that we'll add here on the end. The reason why we had those alcohol questions is because we're having our Bootleggers Bash on September 28th. If you would like to come, join the party, listen to some live music, eat some good food, test local distilleries here in the Middle Tennessee area, just head to our website, boft.org/events, and you can sign up for tickets there.
And as always, follow us on social media. You can look us up on Instagram at BOFT1864. We might find some pictures to post from this podcast, but thank you so much for listening.
Yes, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.
Have a great day.